in last lecture we have studied the insulation and properties of the properties of underground cables insulation. Now we are going to study, in this lecture we are going to study the insulation material of a cable. Now, as you know, the important points in the underground cable is the material of insulation. Now there are different types of insulation material that we are using while making a cables. The first material, that is your rubber. Now what are the properties of rubber? It can be obtained from a milky sap of tropical tree or from oil product. Yes, the rubber is a natural product, but naturally we can't use it. Therefore there are some process, through that process the rubber goes. After that only we are using a rubber. The dielectric strength of a rubber is 30 kilovolt per mm per millimeter. Insulation resistance is 10 into e raised to 17 ohmic centimeter. Relative permeability varying between 2 to 3. And maximum safe temperature is about 38 degrees Celsius. Okay, these are the some basics of a rubber. Now next is vulcanized Indian rubber. These are actually the rubber that we are using. It can be obtained from maximum pure rubber with mineral compound, that is zinc, red lead and sulfur, and heat up to 150 degrees Celsius. By mixing some zinc oxide, red lead and sulfur to a pure rubber, we are getting a vulcanized rubber. The heat is increased up to 150 degrees Celsius. Now in the pure rubber the heat is up to 38 degree, but in vulcanized rubber the heat goes up to 150 degree. Okay, it has great mechanical strength, durability, property. The sulfur react quickly with a copper or tin copper conductors are used. It is suitable for low and moderate voltage cables. Next material that we are using instead of a rubber, that is impregnated paper. Now what is impregnated paper? First of all, the impregnated paper is your normal paper, but that normal paper is chemically dipped into a naphthalene and paraffinic material. That paper is dipped into naphthalene and paraffinic material so that the property of a material is increases and resistivity of the material increase. As the resistivity increases, therefore that paper turns into a insulation material. It has low cost, low capacitance, high dielectric strength and high insulation resistance. It is the importance of impregnated paper. Therefore each core of a cable is wrapped with impregnated paper, as this has its cost is low capacitance and high dielectric strength of the cable. Next is the only disadvantages of it is hygroscopic in nature. It is hygroscopic, therefore the impregnated paper is somewhat important, but this disadvantage can be eliminated. But due to its importance of low cost and low capacitance, we are mostly using a impregnated paper. Next is varnish cambrage. Varnish cambrage, it is simply a cotton cloth impregnated and coated with a varnish. Okay, this is varnish cambrage, also a hygroscopic, so need some potential. Its dielectric strength is about 4 kilovolt per mm and permeability is 2.5 to 3.8. Next, PVC, that is every cable we are using, it is manufacturing from PVC material, means the last cover of your cable is of PVC material. The material has good dielectric strength, high insulation resistance and high melting temperature. These have not so good mechanical property as those of rubber. Okay, but the cost of this is very cheap, therefore we are using. It is insert to a oxygen, it is to oxygen and almost inert to many alkaline and acids. Your last is cross XLP cable. XLP cables, the material has high temperature range beyond 250 to 300 degrees Celsius. This material gives good insulation properties. It is light in weight, small and overall dimension of a low dielectrical constant and high mechanical strength, low water absorption. As you know that as your cable is lying under the ground, there is a much moisture in the ground. So as your cable is lying, the cable material may absorb the moisture. So we are using a XLP cable so that your moisture absorption is very less. As the moisture absorption is less, therefore the protection given to your cable may increase. Okay, as this low dielectrical constant, high mechanical strength is also provided to the cable. As your cable is lying under the ground, any third person can dig at the same place. As you are not providing with XLP, then your cable may get damaged. To protect from such a damage, we are providing with XLP. XLP is nothing but a cross-linked polyethylene. Okay. Now, this cable is suitable for a voltage up to a voltage of 33 kilovolt. If your voltage is up to 33 kilovolt, we can use XLP cables. Okay, XLP cables. These are the basics. These are the basic insulation material that we are using while we are laying your cable in the underground. Okay, student. Thank you. In the next lecture, we will see the type of a cable. Okay.